Xmas React in the building. We've got Tommy G inside America's most lawless city. Hi. So we're definitely gonna check this out to see where to avoid the most. But let's see what they're doing. Running from the ops.
What are you about?
Yo, he had the GTA map and he's wearing a ski mask. Eyes wide open. Looking like eyes wide shut. Hi! I just started the video, gang.
You feel me?
Bro said drugs, guns, gangs, violence.
Most dangerous place in America.
Oakland? I've been to Cali, but I've never been to
I'm
Oakland.
gonna go out there on the field.
Isn't this where San Andreas was finished?
Do you think every adult you know has been robbed at least once around here?
Maybe close to it. I'm not gonna say everybody.
If you want to do crime, come here, bro. There's hell to
Hi!
crime. You will not get caught. Straight up.
I've been bit twice in one day. So was it worth putting a baby at gunpoint simply to get a couple sweatshirts?
What the f? Yo.
Some people call this place Gotham City. Others say it's
Gotham City is
like a
crazy.
real-life Grand Theft Auto server. Folks, this is Oakland, California, a city dominated by robberies, theft,
Hi!
Theft Auto server. Folks, this is Oakland, California.
Look at this scene. 5 YNs strapped up with ski masks. What the f?
By robberies, theft, and in-your-face crime. U.S. News ranked this as the second most dangerous city in America.
Why is Memphis #1? St. Louis, where Jason Tatum's from. Wait. How's the medium household income 105K? What? And the medium house value is 948K? Why are you paying to get robbed both by the government and by these people?
So deep that it invented its own vocabulary. Bippy, boosted, two crimes.
I'm not gonna say either of these words.
Every resident here knows exactly what this means. This is Bippy.
And look here, you can see the man reach into
I've seen videos of people doing this.
where it looks like
Don't they use the thing to just crack the glass? Right?
is someone in
Someone's in there?
hand right there, and you can hear someone screaming.
This is boosted.
This is the moment more than 20 minutes.
Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 guys.
Talk with city activists
That's
who really
crazy.
are trapped in a progressive, Soros-funded nightmare. We interview a Bipper fresh off a mission, and we link up with the
Fresh off a mission is crazy work.
this little ignorant.
Why are these people talking to him?
Robberies, home invasions,
Yo, Tommy G has no chill. Bro said
guy who allegedly
he has a fist. He's at full health. He's got $350. This is bro's map. He gets into the window. 5 stars.
on his YouTube channel. And by doing all this,
Wait, YouTube posting the evidence? Yo, I feel like we live in the craziest time loop. This is the Twilight Zone for
what
real.
the recipe is to turn an American city into a free-for-all crime dungeon. Let's get to it. All right, guys, we launched a new shirt, Big Dog weightlifting shirts. For everyone that goes out there, gets it on, you know what I mean? Get yours at TommyGMcGee.com. Make it a Big Dog winter.
Big Dog Winter, eh?
All right, so we're meeting in Oakland OG, and there also
OG.
might be some kids that pull up that may have a particular way of making money. We're apparently pulling up to a famous liquor store. Let's check it out.
Someone's gonna hit a lick at that liquor
What's up,
store.
fellas? All right, time.
Chris Dapp
This
is
a
crazy.
Oakland OG that is
Why did you
owned by
cartoonify
the
this?
city. And to give you an idea of how connected he is, this is the guy that I Show Speed called when he lined up his Oakland visit. I wanted to hear Yogi's perspective on how he felt theft was impacting the city he loved.
Bro has the voice filter. Bro is anonymous.
I
They don't trip off of it. If they see you doing it and you jumping out of a car and your legs are hanging out, they'll whoop, 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 just to scare you off, you drive off. They're not gonna chase you. If it's not armed robbery, then that's different. If you come in armed robberies and all that, that's a whole different ballgame.
How did you feel as a bipper when someone stole your car?
I feel the same way. I feel like everybody feels, you do get that.
This has no remorse. I can't take bro seriously with this.
You get mad and stuff. Well, not gonna say mad, you just, like everybody, you lost something, somebody went in your car. But since I have it, I kind of show sympathy towards it a little bit, I guess, I'll say. But, I feel like everybody else, I'd have been bit. It's like the same thing, everybody feel like you got stole, robbed,
If you coming out this shit, I feel like it's more so like, you just gotta deal with it. Like, we knew it was gonna happen. It was just a matter of time. I've been bit.
Why are you wearing a New York Yankees cap in Los Angeles? No, I'm in Oakland. That's crazy.
Once you get to a certain amount of time doing it, get confident, then it gets serious. Once I feel like you're repetitive 3 or more, they start looking
Have
at
you
that.
ever been caught for bipping?
Wait, why did they blur his face and then unblur his face when he was...
Well, necessarily caught, I haven't been caught, I've been later tracked down due to camera footage or whatever.
The flock camera system.
Yes, sir.
Is it possible that your actions have somewhat contributed to your friend paying more for his car now, for his insurance or for his rental car?
Yes, sir, yeah. A little bit, definitely a little bit.
Now, how do you feel about that?
It's like a love and hate thing, right? Because I love Oakland, I'm from Oakland. Of course, nobody wants it to happen to them, But you know it's coming. You gotta be careful. Like me, nowadays when I do pull up somewhere and I know it's like Bippin area, because there's areas where they do this shit at. You know what I mean? You leave your windows halfway rolled down, don't leave nothing just in plain view. You just gotta be cautious. One thing I dislike is having to leave my windows open, because it's not just bippers out there. We got homelessness, we got YNs out here just trying to steal.
YNs, he said.
They probably don't even bip your car. They just want to see joyride, hang
All
out
those
there,
guys that might
sleep in your
jack into
shit.
your windows.
Yeah.
I get people, there's a lot of fucked up cycles that have happened in America. We used to have a lot of thriving communities where we had manufacturing and stuff that went overseas. And so now you have these places that have no fucking jobs except for fast food, home health care, and who wants to do stuff for $15 an hour when rent's going up?
Yeah.
And if you can make quick money, so I get the attitude behind it, but then the other part of it is stealing someone's shit to make yours is a tough way, I feel like, in your soul to live. And sketchy white alert guys.
Bro agreed with him and is literally the biggest bipper. And these two are looking at each other like, should I slime this guy? That's literally a look he has. White. Why did they cartoonify
the best
this
sketchy
ninja?
white in San Francisco.
The
Okay,
best sketchy
Who's
white.
sketchy white?
Y'all go for that. Both workers, they get done and then they get one on one. I go for that.
This is the craziest white boy, man. He's scared. I be scared of him. All that.
Hi.
He don't give a fuck. He's out here.
What kind of women do you date?
I'll be back, dude.
Are you
Interesting.
looking to go on a mission?
I was just man. I see you,
What kind of mission?
trying to get some more chicken.
Bro's about to go on a mission after all that we just talked about.
Chicken, man. You know how I love this brown.
I love how all of this is taking place in front of a church.
Just call it the field. Just call it the field. Go outside, man. Try to get some dollars the best way to get without hurting nobody, doing nothing crazy.
So, if we give you a GoPro and put it on your head, how long?
They're going to give this guy a GoPro to go on a
Does it
mission.
take for you to come back, you think?
30 minutes, an hour, find out. But just for something, wait, 1,000, couple minutes.
They're really about to put a GoPro and record a crime in 7,000K. Interesting. This is their wildest thing. He got into that car so quick, it's not even funny. Bro did that so fast. They know him. That is not a good reputation to be known He's masked up and people already know him. That's scary. Bro cannot hide.
How'd it go out there out in the field?
Man, a little quick something. It could have been a little better, man. It could have got some doubt. I like getting in the morning, though. Nighttime be cool. First Fridays, a lot of people out. Man, we got no laptop, but...
Why do you know all this? Alright, it's his job to know.
Oh, yeah? Where was that?
So you guys went out for a lot of time. All you got was a laptop? Or?
Man, just around 20 minutes there, man. That's why. It was like $200, $300, man. In the morning, daytime, I like to get a beat in the morning. That's when all the money is.
So when they go to work, you go to
I
work.
go to work.
His shirt is
And
terrifying.
then on Friday, there was first Friday. If you can get some more, too, though. I'm waiting for my boy to pull up in the rental. When he pull up, if y'all want, I'll show y'all some real low exclusive footage and how we try.
How many hours do you attempt to do?
See, with me, I already attend. I like to go for short stuff. Like I used to go out there 10, but now when I don't, I go out there. What I see in the car, if it's something valuable in there, I get it.
What do you use to rent the windows?
Good, rescue me. Good, I don't tell you, rescue me. You know?
That is so small.
For in case, you know, any emergency in the car, you go in the water, so you can't break the window puncher right here. And then there's a seatbelt cutter. Boop, sharp little tool, you swipe it right on your seatbelt if you do. So that's what it's made for, $2 too, man. We use it for
$2?
And you create emergencies with it.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yep. But it's just for the money, man. We don't want to hurt nobody. We want you to get home safe, pay the $50.
That's crazy. Imagine getting robbed and bro's like, please get home safe. Yo,
So,
imagine.
How much it costs to fix the window? You know?
And how are you gonna sell it?
Bro just said, yeah, it just costs $50. Where am I supposed to get that?
To the Migos.
I would think for most tourists watching,
Sell it to the Migos is insane.
A list of places to visit.
I can see why. I can see why. It's a cool place though, man. Don't let the bitch scare you. Just chill out here, man.
Bro is trying to attract more customers. He said, don't be scared.
This is his plan.
Thank you for those insights.
They say you, thank you, appreciate you for coming, man.
Rooftop? Or drone footage?
Alright, we're here in the parking garage in Oakland to meet up with a notorious character.
Notorious?
He's blind to the gas station.
Little Ignorant is a wild name.
Hit it right. You want to say?
Bro has fists. $350 in full health. And there's a spray shop around the corner. He robbed that car that quick? How?
We out! Good BMW! Oh, what the
Bro just stole a BMW.
It's caught.
Is that a pop? No, they don't have any stars. Bro posts his crimes.
Example of the youngster that doesn't give anymore and does whatever the hell he wants. So we're gonna see what he's about and get to know
My name is Lil Ignorant.
This is Little Ignorant. Not only does he film
Law
his own
ignorant.
crimes like car theft and home invasions, but I also feel he perfectly embodies the Bay Area type of character that's hell-bent on committing crimes and a good guy to talk to if we want to understand the psychology of the YN demographic.
Why?
And the nigga in your car at 3 a.m. taking your shit through your house when you're not there, all that.
What are you about?
He's wearing black Air Forces. He's wearing black Air Forces, a Nike Tech, and a ski mask. Yeah.
Terrorism.
Yeah, said, yo, this guy is,
You feel me? Just doing what we want to do.
What kind of terrorism are you involved in?
It's like doing bad shit, my thugs.
doing bad stuff with my thugs. Wow. You know that one Boondocks episode is like, I want to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
Get into it.
What the fuck is this? His face blurred out.
What kind of activities have you been up to?
Shit, bro.
Bro just asked him, what crimes have you committed in the last 24 hours? And he's like, sure, I'll tell you.
Hella shit. Stole this shit.
Yo, that's crazy. He's like, oh yeah, the car that I just pulled up in, I stole that shit.
48 hours ago. That was like 48 hours ago. Did some FedEx
This
shit.
is a striker.
This is a striker, yeah. It came up on the key. Look, right here, bro. Good hit and run, my nigga. No bell. Slide through, no bell.
Hey guys, a Nobel Peace Prize.
No, like no bell, like no bond. Nigga, that's torn leg.
Throughout our time with Little Ignorant, he frequently referenced Twan Lee, an Oakland police officer who was killed in the line of duty. Ignorant uses his photo to mock other cops and try and instigate high-speed chases. This is not a man that Ignorant knew personally or has ever actually encountered. So, out of respect for Twan and his family, we decided to omit most of his references about him.
Hi?
Day-to-day life, what does your normal day look like?
Shit, bro, I barely sleep. Straight up, barely sleep.
How can you sleep? Your conscience is killing
Try
you.
to see if there's some recording shit. Some
Bro said, I wake. He's like, get ready with me as I go to rob you. I put on my ski, I get 7-Eleven.
YouTube. If not, some shit to get some money.
What do you put on YouTube? Real?
Yeah, all my shit real on hood.
When you're literally just
Wait, why did he have the most weapons?
Yeah, all my shit real.
Bro has every
when
weapon.
you're literally just walking to someone's house.
Not walking, we were jogging a little bit. But yeah, we through there for sure.
How come they don't just say, all right, Lieutenant Smith, yeah, we got another video posted. He says it's him.
Yeah, like literally the obvious question. How can he post crimes and get away with
Did
it?
that not just turn into evidence and push you away?
They didn't start actually giving until I started talking shit about Ton Lay, bruh. That's when they actually raided me.
Because you
Dead
just talking
ass.
about that cop and making fun of him.
Yeah, that's when they actually started building up evidence, surveillance in me
Where were you put
around.
our ankle monitor for?
Hella shit I didn't do, bruh. Hella crime.
What
Hella
allegedly
shit.
did they put your ankle monitor?
Allegedly.
Shit, stolen cars.
Grand Theft
high-speed
Auto.
chases. Like, that's all illegal shit. I wouldn't do that, Tommy G. So I beat that shit. They try to say I stole a car on April 22nd when I was with N-Box and Squeeze in New York, bruh. Streaming that day.
Would you
Okay, sure.
Hell yeah. If you want to do crime, come here, bruh. There's hella crime. You will not get caught. Straight up.
Bro is promoting. Bro's like, come purge.
Good red light.
Just runs a red light. Wild. Crazy.
To understand how theft impacts the community in Oakland, we head to a 7-Eleven to speak to the owner of the store, who goes by AD, and his customers, both of which have dealt with getting robbed firsthand. So, business owners you know in Oakland, what percentage of them are feeling the impacts of theft and robberies?
Almost everybody.
California is soft on crime. Is that still the case, or are things changing?
That was the case with the previous DA. We got a new DA, also Joe Baker. She's pretty good. She's very fair, right? Things are changing on her behalf, but it's hard to control. And there's a budget crisis, right? The cities are out of money. Police departments are.
Bro's head's on a swivel.
600 police officers right now in the city of Oakland. We pay taxes.
Extreme amount,
Right.
You're paying the highest.
Imagine getting robbed by the government with California taxes and then getting robbed by the people. Nice.
Right. Public safety should not be a
Nice.
should be given. A lot of major franchises left the city, like Canada, Walmart closed its doors, mom and pop stores have gone out of business, right?
Folks, 80 here is absolutely right. According to TheStreet.com, store owners nationwide have seen thefts by 93% when you compare the numbers from 2019 to 2023. Mom and pop shops, which are the backbones of a community, are getting crushed the hardest.
A massive group of thieves hit a mom and pop shop in Oakland. Plus, the arrest local authorities have made in connection to some of the recent Bay Area retail robberies.
Many of the small businesses that once gave these communities their personality have vanished.
And that's because they don't have the corporate wallets to absorb insurance hikes, inventory losses, and new security costs all at once. And even though the big box stores don't tug at our heartstrings in the same way, when they close, it really hurts a community. Just look at Chicago.
Chirac?
Walmarts pulled out the hood due to theft issues, neighborhoods that already struggle to access healthy food were left with even fewer options and fewer jobs.
Big hit to the community because, Walmart has great prices, honestly,
So it appears
Bro,
we're seeing a
I
cycle
want
where neighborhoods
Walmart.
get robbed twice. First when someone decides to steal from the store, and again when that store decides to leave forever.
Insurance companies don't want to cover. Like once you report a few incidents, they will cut you off.
So you have to pick and choose
What?
when you report your robberies to insurance.
We don't go out and put out a claim out there for insurance companies. Fully insurance.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Last 4 years, I have different insurance companies.
That's literally
They had that price on
stupid.
offer here.
The prices are almost double.
And that hurts local people that are law-abiding because the price of goods probably go up too, right?
Inflation is killing.
Yeah, I got my purse snatched, but they spit off so fast. But it happened once. But it doesn't happen a lot to me because I'm from the hood, It made me feel irritated being that I'm from here, And so it was very irritating, but it's getting so wild that you don't even know who is who no more. So it's like you can't follow up or do anything about it.
I think there needs to be harsher punishments for things like that.
yeah, it's like there's nothing happening about this stuff. Yeah.
And one thing about all these robberies is it creates a zero trust society where you don't know that guy could be a robber, that person could be a robber. What do you think it does to a community if you don't know who to trust?
I think it separates people because I go through that. Like teenagers, they dress a certain way, and if you see a teenager dressed in a way that usually people who rob dress like.
Let me just fill in the blanks. Ski mask, gloves, Nike tag.
Bro.
Yes. Oh my God. Purple jeans.
Yeah.
I'd be scared.
The YN starter pack, she said.
Street. Get away from me.
She said, I don't want a YN, I want a quarter zip kind of guy.
So a lot of these are like 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds and older. Why do you think they're so hell-bent on stealing as a way to make money?
I'm probably not provided with enough.
Yeah, I think it's no
Greed.
guidance in the homes, and also just doing it for fun, which is sad, and also.
Imagine doing that for fun. Imagine being rich, but you want to be a YN. Like, you think there are any rich YNs out there? Like people who, I think one person I can think of, like just a rich YN.
Getting a job is hard. I know that. For a lot of people, it is hard. And since a lot of them already have a criminal record,
Yeah.
it's like they feel like there's nowhere to turn. They
have to keep doing it to survive.
Imagine this, you pay very high taxes and your neighborhood is getting picked apart by constant theft. And when you dial 911, the police are so overwhelmed that no one shows up for hours. This is how you create a sense of hopelessness. Ordinary people get taxed to death while living in terrible conditions, and over time it destroys the morale of an entire city.
And then there's these guys.
Yeah, I want to talk to you, yeah, for sure. I'm with my boy Darwin right here on Hood.
I saw a news article about you.
Why are his eyes so wide open?
4 people are behind bars tonight in connection to a string of home invasion robberies in San Jose. Police say the suspects were armed and held 6 people, including a 15-month-old baby, at gunpoint.
One of the cases involved
A what?
a grandma and grandpa and baby. That's f***ing insane.
Okay. Shit. You have to do your.
Bro is wearing a Billionaire Boys Club sweatshirt.
We ran up in there, me and bro jumped the fence. Went in. I ain't gonna lie, it was a dad and a baby sleeping in the couch. You feel me?
Why are you telling us this?
I saw them sleeping, and I told my brother, I was like, brother, you feel me? I ain't trying to do this, you feel me? Because out of respect, you feel me? Because there was a baby in there. But by the time me and him were done arguing, going back and forth for like 30 seconds, the dog woke up, so we just had to go full on with it. That's exactly what we did. And then after that, we went to go smack with more, and then we went to my tuck spot. So we had hella shit in the car. Hella, I done came up on like 15 bands that day. That was a good day for me. That was a light day.
So was it worth putting a baby at gunpoint simply to get a couple sweatshirts?
No, because for me, I felt bad, but yeah.
A 15-month-old baby at gunpoint is a wild statement.
We got money out of it. We got hella money out of that house. So it's like.
Do you ever have nightmares where you wake up and it's like, oh, what did I do? Like you reenact the moments that are
I feel bad, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, you PTSD, guilt, trauma. All for what though? 15K?
How do you pick which house you want to go to?
But honestly, shout out to Asians. I love my Asians. Chinky, we need our bucks.
The same guy that we 2 days ago that allegedly did home invasions. He says he targets Asians as well.
Looking for like get some good cars, some cars to see some they can see them when they leave, when they come home.
For a separate episode I was working on, I interviewed another home invader that works in some of the same areas as this guy, and he also mentioned that he targets Asian people specifically. This caught my attention, so I wanted to understand what makes them say that.
The Buddha's outside the crib too, for sure.
He said the same
thing. Yeah. Do not leave Buddha's outside your crib, bro.
Anything Buddha religious, we going in.
We in that shit, flipping mattresses, in your fridge, drinking your orange juice.
You eating someone's food in their fridge while home invading them?
Niggas be going days without eating, so when I go up in the house, when I was
Nigga, I'm on EBT right now, nigga.
Okay, let's talk about that. So what was your childhood like if there was days without you eating?
Sleeping in the car, be with my niggas smoking every day, going out the car, taking a bit.
What a great life. Smoking every day, not eating, and jugging and finessing. Amazing.
Do you guys have any...
Yo, why are you telling us all this? Is Tommy G holding you at gunpoint? Is he beating you up if you don't tell him?
Listen, it is.
Bro brought evidence.
The little backpack on here. We got some markers to go vandalize some shit. We got some markers. It's just multiplying the crime. We get this. We could put the shit that we vandalize shit with in the backpack and then vandalize with this backpack.
What do you guys think about taking a backpack that a child used to go to school?
Bro, car seats cost hella money. We sell that shit.
How many of you had a strong dad in your life?
Yo, this guy hasn't said anything. He is the most dangerous of them all. Look at his eyes.
That nigga.
Bro is on mute mode. And look at his body though. He looks like he's ready to do multiple deadly actions. Bro looks like he's plotting how to slime the cameraman, these two, these three. Bro is dangerous.
I wish like guys like that we could talk to because they have a big impact. You know
Bro, why is he staring him down like this? Look at his eyes. He is like shooting daggers through his eyes.
They have a big impact. You know what I mean?
I would say that too, for sure. If my dad was around, you feel me, and he set me straight, I probably wouldn't even be in this motherfucker because I have a family.
What? That is the wildest logic I've ever heard. So you need another grown man to tell you to not rob, destroy, pillage, and kill? Insane, right?
They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and you could argue that's the case with Prop 47, the infamous legislation that basically declared if you steal less than $950, then you don't get in trouble. And here's why California did this. In 2000,
Bro put a car through a front door.
Supreme
Or
Court
front
case
store.
Brown v. Plata mandated the state to reduce the extreme overcrowding of the California prison system, saying it violated the inmates' 8th Amendment. So, the state passed Prop 47 with the thinking that many people are locked away for minor crimes, and if they stop throwing the book at people, the prison population will go down. But the unintended consequence was once the misdemeanor for theft was codified into law, criminals took note, and stealing became many people's full-time jobs. And this is the tough part of legislation, where you try and solve one problem and inadvertently tip the scales to create another.
Born and raised in North Oakland, went to McClymonds, went to Oakland High.
I wanted to showcase a man that grew up in Oakland and decided to become an entrepreneur. This is Miles, and he owns a watch store in the Bay Area. Here's what he had to say.
Did a little time in Alameda, so you know I'm very familiar with the Bay Area.
And why are you not in Oakland?
Oh, bro, just because it's dangerous, you know. As a business owner,
I was like, I don't want to die.
Watches. So some days I might have a Day-Date on, some days I might have a Paget on, just any type of watch, just in general. Being here in Oakland isn't safe. You know,
Bro came with none of those things, by the
safe
way.
environment. For me, I wouldn't even have a prosperous business in Oakland at the moment. You know,
Literally.
just on the state of Oakland.
And we won't put it on camera, but you have a very nice automobile.
Oh yes.
Where
We can put it on camera.
Bro's like, yeah, I have
63.
bread. Oh,
You know
his
that-
car is sticking out so much more than everybody
We
else's.
can put it on camera.
okay.
Like,
63.
he's like, yeah, obviously put it on camera.
But you know,
Ford,
that's just,
59 for
I
gas
feel
is
like
crazy.
That all comes from the trade of work, you know, just how much I put in my work.
I wish the youth of Oakland, and actually the youth around the country, could watch
He's like, I don't want any of them near me.
someone like you and say, that's what I want to be like. I want to be like a drill rapper that kills people. I want to
Exactly.
be like a business
I
owner.
tell people all the time, especially the youngsters coming out of Oakland, all you guys, it doesn't matter if you're white, black, doesn't matter what race, what you're into, bro, follow what you want to do.
We were on our way to meet up with
But the YNs want to steal. Bro, I'll give you some better advice. Why is it always that drill rappers, like successful gangsters, they're always telling people, yeah, don't do this? Why is that? Why is that the case? Why is it the people that always succeed at that stuff are like, yeah, it's not worth it?
activist Edward
Think
and a
about
group
that.
of citizens that are furious about how Oakland is handling the city's homeless camps from a perspective of crime, drain on already low.
When I went to California, the homeless situation was so crazy. It was like, I was just blown away.
Resources and the immense amount of trash. We are taking you into a hotspot area for problems in the city. Where are we right now?
West Oakland.
Yeah. I know just our brief drive in here so far. I am afraid to say the first word that comes to mind is shithole.
Yeah.
I've heard that said before. Yeah, it's barely surviving for a lot of folks. Yeah, they've taken the nonprofit, which is typically viewed as being benevolent, and they've turned it into a for-profit, malevolent approach, and that's why you see what you see.
I think maybe the first thing that stands out about the nonprofit approach is it's not results driven at all. You only funneled more money into it and the problem's only gotten worse.
Right, because they want to perpetuate their existence. Why would they want to put themselves out of business?
Right now we're surrounded, as far as the eye can see, different blocks are basically homeless, ramshackle camps.
Correct.
As
And
well.
illegal dumping as well.
Illegal dumping.
Yeah.
I would imagine an extreme amount of
random NPC
Mental
talk.
illness, also, yeah, drug addiction.
You want to show us around a little bit?
Yeah, we can take a walk over here.
Show us
so you can
around,
just see
it's crazy.
So as you can see, we're walking.
Drone footage. Wait, why does that crib have like 7 cars?
I'm sure it's fast here every night. You have guys in forklift trying to actually do a job. So what do you feel as a resident or someone that grew up in Oakland, when you look around and you see your city, elements of it are a garbage dump infested with fentanyl and poop and stealing? Like, what does it make you feel?
How else can you feel but disgusted? And it's really tragic, but it's not necessary.
What could be done instead with these folks that are living out in their area? What do you think can be done?
Well, here's the play from these nonprofits is they want to claim that everyone is entitled to free housing.
That housing is a human right.
Right, you've heard that.
What do you think about that?
I mean, it's total bullshit. The reality is everyone needs to kick in and contribute in some way.
Someone has to build the house, someone has to
Right.
put the toilets in, someone has to keep
Exactly. Who's paying for all that? Taxpayers.
When people picture America in their head and they see this, they wonder, what the hell happened?
This is not America, just like the song says.
Yeah, what do you think about all this?
Al, I'm the warehouse manager. I've been working for Jason Mahmoud
AI?
for approximately 10 years. I've seen a lot of deaths here. You know that, right?
A lot of deaths.
They wrapped up some guy in the carpet and they threw him out on the corner. I see a lot of looting. I see the wires causing fires. A lot of rivalries.
So how long has this place been a shithole?
Since I started in 2016, 2015.
Has it gotten better, worse?
The Warriors lost and it went all downhill.
It's gotten worse.
Worse. Okay.
So you have nowhere to go, I don't think.
So you're a hardworking man, you've been here for over 10 years. What do you think about your tax dollars in a way contributing towards this?
I don't understand. I think that the homeless, if you're homeless, when I was homeless at one point, that's my story. And I didn't carry all this stuff with me. I had a backpack, and that's all I had.
What do you recommend happens in this area?
There's programs that help them, but they don't want curfews. They want to be able to live on the street and be able to do the drugs. And during a program like I was, the door shut down on you at 6.
Would I be able to send one of my camera guys with you to drive around? You want to hop in a car?
Oh, bro's going for a ride along.
How's it going, man?
What do you feel like making it worse?
The city of Oakland doesn't care. It's not gotten better, I'm telling you now. I thank God for everything that I got, but I'm a hard worker, right? And I was homeless one time, but look at this. I was homeless, and I didn't do that thing.
Bro, this is wild.
They have resources to help them, you know what I mean?
To understand why these citizens are so angry, consider this. Despite homeowners paying relatively high property taxes, Oakland ranks among the top 5 metro areas in America for theft and is the second most dangerous city in the country. According to a 2022 article, the city spends $120 million a year on homelessness, yet many would argue that things have
120 million a year on homelessness, and it's that bad? What the
worse. This has led locals like Edward to believe the nonprofits receiving the money are unintentionally incentivized to keep the problem going rather than solve it. After all, who would put themselves out of a job, especially when there are executives of these nonprofits making a healthy 6-figure salary? For example,
greed.
It appears CEO of Keep Oakland House, Jamie Alamanza, makes about $400,000 a year, and her top leaders make between $220,000 and $240,000.
Look how happy these people look. Look, this chick is all smiles. All smiles.
And for residents, it's infuriating. You would think paying more taxes would translate to a safer city, but here it feels like the opposite.
Certainly out here in West Oakland and Oakland, some parts of East Oakland as well, it is this homelessness problem and allowing or enabling these people to live in the street in squalor and really offering to assist them to keep them in this place.
So fake assistance.
Yeah, rather than really taking care of their needs and helping them in the community. And they've squandered literally billions of dollars.
And so they've accomplished their objective, and it was to reduce police staffing. They deny about the defunding, but look at the numbers. The numbers at one time were 850, and now active officers on the streets, you're looking at less than 500 actually.
Yeah, it's 310 are patrol officers. Right now, so that's the minimum they need to survive, and then the rest of the back office takes it up to 507, which is where they are at today.
And what we have right now is 240 officers on patrol in the streets. We have over 3,000 911 calls each and every day.
3,000 911 calls a day is wild.
And at any given moment, we only have 30 to 35 officers responding to those emergency calls.
So it's literally impossible to keep up with all the 911 calls.
Yes, the Democratic Socialists of America are pushing forward. Well, look at what it actually implements like on the ground. In Oakland, we are ground zero. No public safety. Our stores are being robbed and rammed and targeted, repeated robbing. We have stolen vehicles by the thousands that are used to ram into storefronts. And businesses are struggling when we don't have a business base that's thriving. There's no revenue from sales tax revenue to support other essential services. It's a cycle that's spiraling downward, and the elected officials take our taxpayer money and not have any accountability or any results, and it's all a false narrative. Somebody's taking the money, and it's not for the goodness of the residents or the most vulnerable. It's all.
You know what's crazy? Those people who are in charge of the homeless thing look so well taken care of, so happy with all the money, like the 120 mil, and then the city looks like this. So who's the problem? Is it the elected officials? Is it the crime population, the YNs? Combination of both? Probably.
For corruption, and a lot of them are non-profit that are really benefiting from the suffering of people on the streets. They need to be out here with us and answer to our concerns.
Bro said, get ready and come do some actual
But they're
work.
not here.
W Press, bruh. He actually made some really good points. Bro spoke that from the heart. You could tell he actually gives a F about his city. Because me personally, I would have been left. Like, F that.
Some Oakland activists that are wanting more accountability from the mayor.
Wait, who is this?
Some Oakland activists that are wanting more accountability from the mayor.
Is this a druggie?
Basically,
This came out of
people
nowhere.
wasting money, and because there's a lot of people pay a lot of taxes here.
And not helping.
And not
helping people on the
need
streets.
the most.
Yeah, there's still all the money.
So the numbers are that Oakland
Why
in
is
the
her
last
face
3 years
blurred?
has spent about $1 billion helping the community with homelessness, drug addiction. Do you feel like you've felt the impact of that $1 billion?
F no. She said, are you effing kidding me?
Like donated. They're not paying for it. People are only one after they've shut us down, put us out, asked us to leave, and then put us in places where you can't have company. I can't cook myself a snack. I can't do anything, but you want me to call this home.
So you're set up to fail, basically.
Oh, for sure.
So she is someone who's actually in one of the project or the home housing networks or whatever, and she's saying you can't have company over. She can't cook a meal. I guess there's no like stove and electricity, but there's $1 billion involved. Wild.
It started off in slow motion.
Look at this, bruh.
Just speeding up. And it's really sad because there are a lot of people that bust their ass in this country. People that are absolutely hustling to try and just live and survive and raise kids and buy a house. Where's the sense of we're not going to build a perfect utopia in this country? America's the country where you can make it, you can do well, and our taxes just keep going up. But the standard of living is getting lower. How is that even possible? Little ignorant, call us up and say,
Well, because if taxes are getting higher and inflation is getting higher and home prices are getting higher and food prices are getting higher and wages are staying stagnant, what does that do to a nation? Nothing good.
wanted to show us what it looked like when he went on a police chase. So he strapped on his
Bro
GoPro.
decided to do a police chase, and this guy's the driver. They're definitely gonna escape. I'm just telling you that. Bro is like that one character from GTA 3, where bro just never spoke a word, just straight actions. Understandable. Trolling police officers with a dead officer is actually 10 out of 10 menace to society behavior. That is wild. Wow.
You don't want it! You don't want it, bitch! You don't want it! Just
Bro, they're trolling cops and the cops don't care.
He's behind us? Oh my god, we gotta get him. Help me. Go. Go, we out. He's a bitch. We're going viral. Go, take off. Let's go. Yeah,
What the? Wait, did he just talk?
Go, take off. Let's go. Yeah, nigga.
He did talk.
Crazy, yeah, hella fun, yeah. Hella fun.
Yo, look at this girl in the back. She looks.
Hella fun, yeah.
She looks terrified. She's like, what is going on, bro? Wait, no, she's with them. That's kind of crazy.
It's fun as hell, bro.
Why did bro grab his face like that?
And there was 2 cars beside us. We saw a little gap, flipped it, had to stop the car.
Bro's like, I didn't want to talk until I committed a crime. Now I am all open. What is it with committing crimes and people just opening up to Tommy G?
Yeah, move up to it. The bitch move. Yeah, we gotta get to free striker, bro. If you're watching this video, DM me. We got you with a free striker.
Why?
How'd you guys take this one?
Man, that shit. Key was in the car checking, bipping.
Key was in the car. Idiot.
Brake, push to start. Key in the car. Yeah, every rich neighborhood at least, feel me, one day out of the week, at nighttime has one car, feel me, that's hella fast.
How would you know that?
I'm trying to become the president for real.
It's not even a crazy take. It's not as crazy as it seems.
Like the reason I'm a terrorist is because it's for
There's no saving. Bro said, I want to be president, and the next words out of his mouth are, the reason I like terrorism is because... Yo, I can't get over that. I need to instant replay that.
I'm trying to become the president for real. Like,
Tommy G's like, I beg your pardon?
If you look up the reason I'm a terrorist is because it's for political gain.
Hi? Yo, he's dead serious too. Look at his eyes. Bro, this is literally...
That's like the real definition of a terrorist. That's why I classify as that. It's because it's all for political gain. I'm trying to run for the president one day, couple years. Vote for Lil Ignorant for president 2020. What year is it? 5? Next year, 2026. On ahead.
Yeah, wait till 2028 to make you run.
Why?
Because that's when the election is.
It's not next year? Why?
Interesting.
When is it? It's not every year? 4 years? For president?
Well, I'm happy I got to meet you.
So yeah, happy I got to meet you.
You're happy about this?
For sure.
Tommy G just basically assisted all of these crimes because he put the cameras there and he asked them to do it. That's the crazier part to me.
Tuning in. This was a wild ride.
I don't know if I can even upload this.
Yeah, vote for me, president 2020, what is it? 2028? 2028.
Tommy G has that one face, that one emoji where it's like, where Speed is looking at us like, no.
On hood, bro, you feel me?
Vote Lil Ignorant in 2028.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
On hood.
Well, Tommy G does it again. Oakland living up to the most lawless city in America, right?